Receiving tonight, Mr. Hudson. All right, there we go. 2 receptions, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Hudson Weber.
Yep, thank you. And then Landon Peterson, 3 catches, 82 yards and a touchdown. And Connor Haggerty, a catch for 56 yards. And then Michael Skemp looking pretty good in limited action, 2 receptions, 43 yards.
So you may have seen, thanks to Mike Rood for those statistical numbers there. Lisa, you may have seen me scrambling in here. Again, for the second home game, somebody's turning off all the power in the main box and shutting the internet off. Again, it's happened now for the second game. We've had 2 home games, and I just don't understand why no one can get the message through not to do that.
I am going to go make some conversation with a couple people I see down the field then.
Yeah, I would do that because it's really disappointing.
Because we're off right now is what you're saying?
No, I just grabbed my Fi to turn on because it would take too long for that to power back up. But it's just frustrating that we can't get the message from the up aboves to the people who are in the box. And, of course, we always had Mac in the box. And then he's not here this year, unfortunately, and so I don't know what happens in there. But somehow we missed the Lubinsky interview. We missed part of your interview with the coach. Although I do believe that we will have that. I'll be able to share everything you had to say with the backup interview. That's why we do backup things, because people do silly things. I'm obviously frustrated, but happy homecoming victory for the Hilltoppers.
Homecoming victory.
We need to.
We're going to adventure to Sparta next week.
That's right, and we're going to have a makeshift broadcast booth, so that'll be even more adventurous than when we're home and we're powered up by the internet and it gets shut off.
Awesome.
Okay, let's get the BA play of the day, Scotty.
I have to say Hudson Weber on that long touchdown run in the third quarter. That was a great pitch and catch. Made a nice move to make, I believe, who missed on the tackle was Julian Erickson. Made him look pretty silly and ran that one all the way to the end zone. I thought that was that pretty much sealed the deal in this one.
Well, that was the BA play of the day and your Enhanced Driving Institute drive of the game,
The
Scott.
theme of the game, running the football, controlling the line of scrimmage, Nate Lubinsky capping it with a 6-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. I really felt like that kind of set the tone for the rest of this football game and what it was about. Very methodical drive. There was a couple penalties on that, but again, that's why they called a drive. Onalaska was able to overcome and score the touchdown.
50-6 the final score. Any final words from the crew?
Great rebound win. After losing a heartbreaker to Lake Mills, who's up right now, just so you guys know, 47-13 on West Salem.
Wow.
They played very well, and I think that's going to be a good tone setter going into Sparta next week. That game next week against Sparta is going to be one heck of a football game.
Well, too, did you notice? Be. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick.
Go ahead.
Sparta was ranked ahead of Onalaska this week
in
the
coaches
that. Poll.
Yep.
We fell, and they went up, and so it is going to be brutal up there, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, they had their win in the MVC last week, and, of course, with the loss to Division IV Lake Mills, that shouldn't have probably been a loss in hindsight based off of the calls that were made. The Hilltoppers had a couple of touchdowns taken away, but, again, we can't just we can't change any of that.
Yeah, and there's other
happening.
things that attribute to that, too,
yeah.
But I do agree, Rick. I mean, that in theory, that probably should have been a victory. The game next week is going to be whoever wins that game. I mean, I'm not going to say they're going to win the MVC, but they're going to have a good shot at taking it home.
Well, yeah, Holman has something to say about that.
Agreed.
They were up on Central, right? Did you say?
28-18 was the last score that I saw.
28-18. It should be a good game, and we'll be making the trip out to Sparta, weather permitting, that is. We don't know exactly what. Too hard to say what the weather's going to be. A table,
wiki.
2 laptops and a microphone.
A generator and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we will be with you next week from Sparta. Any final words, Lisa?
I got nothing. Thanks for having me back. It was fun.
Good to have you back. You'll be with us for the trip. Are you going to ride with us, or are you going to go on your own like Jeff always does?
No, I'm a team player.
You know what? I wonder if Jeff would ride with you.
No, he's shaking his head no.
No,
Jammin' Jeff, he's got his own pre-game, probably process.
What's he listening to Yanni in his car and he doesn't want us to hang with him?
He's learning a new language. I think he takes language
He's
CDs
up there just
with
grinning ear to ear, and we're just going to continue and wonder.
He's learning
because we like Jeff.
He's learning another foreign language.
Yeah.
He doesn't share them with us, but I'm not sure what it is, and he doesn't want to ride with us. That's all right. Very loyal and does a great job.
Yes,
Thanks to Jeff Ross on camera. My thanks to Lisa on the sidelines. Thanks to Stan Evans for the Pound the Rock interview, and Scotty, as always, with the very colorful conversation and football knowledge that you share with us. We appreciate all that you do. Again, a big win here at homecoming. The Hilltoppers winning 50-6 here. And again, next week, The 3-1 Hilltoppers taking on the Sparta Spartans, and you said they were cruising
28-14. They were ahead.
Win again, so they look like they'll be undefeated 4-0, taking on 3-1. We'll have it all for you next week here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
High school football on the Coulee Region Sports Network has been presented by Coulee Bank. Bank with confidence. Kurt Paff State Farm Insurance in Onalaska. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers. Discover the difference. Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Coulee Golf Bowl, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Also by Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, at your disposal since 1984. BA Burrito Company, burrito artistry, 2 words you don't see together often, but at BA, they're words to live by. Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. Interstate Wealth LLC, your road to success starts right here. Howie's, La Crosse's ultimate sports viewing venue. The Crow, American Gastro Pub and Bourbon Bar, La Crosse. Big Al's Pizza, La Crosse's original. Also by Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante, you're invited to taste the difference. Mario's Italian Beef and Hot Dogs, the real deal taste of Chicago. Coulee Region Chill NA3HL Hockey, the fastest game in town. Onalaska Parks and Recreation, cityofonalaska.com. Onalaska Hilltopper Athletic Booster Club, become a member today at onaboosters.com. And by Radio 1 Music DJ service for your wedding or any party at radio1music.us. To see highlights, stories, and more, like Coulee Region Sports Network on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at CR Sports Network. Check out our website, CooleyRegionSportsNetwork.com. Coulee Region Sports Network. Live, local, and anywhere you can get the World Wide Web. CRSN.